As-salāmu ʿalaykum wa raḥmatullāhi wa barakātuh. Before kings ruled the earth, before empires carved their names into stone, before history learned how to write itself, there lived a man whose story was almost erased by time. A prophet few speak about, a name rarely mentioned, yet Allah elevated him in a way unlike most of mankind. His name was Idrīs عليه السلام, and what Allah did with him remains one of the greatest mysteries in Islam. Long after Adam عليه السلام returned to the earth, humanity multiplied, and so did corruption. People forgot why they were created. They worshipped their desires. They followed power instead of truth. In that darkness, Allah chose a man, not a king, not a warrior, but a thinker, a teacher, a servant of Allah, Prophet Idrīs alayhi salam. Allah describes him in just a few words, but every word carries weight. And mention Idrīs in the book. Indeed, he was a man of truth, a prophet. Surah Maryam. Truthful, a prophet, no exaggeration, no myth. Scholars say Idrīs alayhi salam was among the earliest prophets, called people back to Tawhid, warned them against corruption, lived a life of deep worship and discipline. Some narrations say he was the first to write with a pen, studied knowledge deeply, taught people order, cleanliness, and devotion. But Idrīs alayhi salam did something rare. He didn't just preach. He withdrew from noise. He chose closeness to Allah over popularity with people. While others chased the world, Idrīs chased the hereafter. He fasted often. He prayed long into the night. He reflected deeply. His heart was not attached to the earth. And Allah knew it. This wasn't weakness. This was strength. Because when the world couldn't hold him anymore, Allah prepared something extraordinary. Then Allah reveals a verse so short, yet so heavy, that scholars debated it for centuries. And we raised him to a high station. Surah Maryam raised him, not honored, not rewarded, raised. The Arabic word implies elevation, but Allah did not explain how. No details, no timeline, no location, just silence. And sometimes silence is intentional. Some scholars said Idrīs alayhi salam was raised in status. His rank among the prophets was elevated. His mention honored for all generations. Others said Allah raised him physically, as he raised Isa alayhi salam. But here is the key. Islam does not speculate where Allah stays silent. We stop where Allah stops, and that alone adds to the mystery. Over time, people couldn't handle the silence, so they filled it with stories. Stories claiming Idrīs alayhi salam visited heaven and hell, outsmarted the angel of death, refused to leave Jannah. But listen carefully. When none of these stories are from the Qur'an, which none are from authentic hadith, none should be preached as truth. They come from Israeliyat, borrowed legends. Islam does not need fiction to be powerful. The truth is already heavy enough. Why would Allah elevate a prophet and then leave the details hidden? Because sometimes mystery humbles the mind. Silence protects the truth. Not knowing reminds us we are servants, not narrators of fantasy. Idrīs alayhi salam teaches us something rare. Closeness to Allah is not always loud. Elevation does not require fame. And some of Allah's favorites walk quietly and leave quietly. If this reminder is reaching your heart, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, am I chasing elevation from people or elevation from Allah? If this message benefits you, support it, like it, share it, so others remember the prophets we've forgotten. In a world addicted to attention, Idrīs alayhi salam chose obscurity. In a time of noise, he chose silence. In an age of rebellion, he chose obedience. And Allah ʿazza wa Jall raised him, not because he demanded it, but because he deserved it. We don't know where exactly Idrīs alayhi salam was raised, how long he lived afterward, what form that elevation took. And maybe that's not the point. The point is this: if Allah Azza wa Jalla raises a servant, no human can lower him. And if Allah keeps a secret, it is because the secret itself is a mercy. Peace be upon Idrīs, the Prophet elevated beyond explanation, the servant remembered by Allah, even when the world forgot him.